Well, Happy New Year. Well, there we go. Happy New Year. So good to see all of you here this morning as we start the year right, and glad you are here today. As we get started, let me share a couple things. Next Sunday, we'll return to our pre-COVID schedule, which means early service at 8:30, 9:45 Sunday school life groups, and 10:55 for the late service. So we'll start that back next week. Also, middle school and high school students, our student retreat to Gatlinburg is coming up the 14th through the 17th, but registration deadline is this week. And so if you have questions, call Brother Bobby or call the church office and talk to Tracy, and y'all get registered. You can register online, I believe, as well at the church's website. And anyway, we're going to have a great weekend there. Also, our annual Global Impact Celebration is coming up the 23rd. We'll look forward to that, and we'll have some missionaries here and some local ministries here as well. And we'll look forward to that special time as we rejoice in what God's done through our church in this last year in missions, but also we look ahead to what God wants to do in and through us this next year. A couple other things is our dinner with the pastors. If you're interested in membership at First Baptist, we have another dinner with the pastors coming up January 30th on Sunday night, and we'll have more details next week about that. And some of you may want to be a part of that, okay? If you're a guest today, we're glad you're here and glad you've started the new year along with us, and we count it a blessing that you have joined us. And I hope to meet you if I haven't already. Hope to meet you after the service. We have a gift for you as well, just a welcome gift, and would love to get acquainted with you before you leave today. A couple things that, some milestones that you may or may not be aware of, that our senior adult pastor, Don Getty, has just retired at December 31st. And after being on staff with us for about 7 years or so, and what a wonderful servant of God he has been, and certainly alongside with his wife, Dale, and we appreciate it. I don't think they're here this morning. There you are. I didn't see you over there. Usually sit a little more to the middle there. If you ever move seats, in fact, I wouldn't have known y'all were here because y'all always sit in right over there. And if you switch sides, I think you're out of town, okay? So anyway, Don and Dale, we love y'all and grateful to God for you, and thank you for your service here. And they're not headed it. They're not headed anywhere. They're still going to be part of our church family here. Well, you may be headed on another cruise or something before long, but you got one scheduled, all right. And then Brother Warren just completed 11 years with us as our worship pastor and administrator, and begins year 12 this week. God bless you. Love you. Thank you, sir. Huh? No. You started when you were 19, right? Okay. And so appreciated of these servants of the Lord, and have been a great blessing to our church. It's good to see all of you this morning. Brother Warren, come lead us in worship.
All right, before we begin, I do have one other announcement, and that is this. If you are part of the choir, we've given you a lot of time off during the holidays, okay? We're through with all that. We're getting ready to start back, and we're going to start back this Wednesday night with a free steak and potato dinner for all the choir. We'll meet in the fellowship. Hey, look, I will have the roster with me, so I will know whether you're a member or not, Chris, okay? You absolutely, if you've been waiting maybe to consider joining the choir, that'd be a great time for you to come and get to know some people. It's just going to be free steak dinner, that's right. Fellowship and all that kind of stuff. So if you've been contemplating joining, you're welcome to come. Choir members, your families, just please let me know as soon as you can, text or email by tomorrow morning if you're going to come, and if so, how many you're bringing. Okay? And if you're interested in joining the choir and you want to come for that time of fellowship, we'd love to have you. Just let me know. Enough of all that stuff. It's an exciting start to a new year, isn't it? There's so much potential that God has for each and every one of us, and that he wants to accomplish amongst his people. I think the greatest thing he wants to accomplish, though, is a true sense of worship and praise amongst us. We're going to do that because he lives today. Let's stand as we sing it together. That great old hymn, Because He Lives.